All right, what's up, fam? Here we go. All right, here we go. Guys, see me? Test, 1, 2, test, test. Let me know if you guys can hear me. What's up, fam? How you guys doing? Am I coming in nice and clear? I'm gonna smoke a cigar with you guys. Man. Roll Tide, my goodness. All right, let's go over this game together, all right? Kyle Henderson, Bama football on YouTube. Alabama defeats Tennessee 34-20. This is the post game from Bryant-Denny Stadium. Let me check the audio. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear the audio. I want to make sure the audio is good. And then we'll walk over this game and we'll smoke a cigar together. I appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear the audio okay. All right. Look, I'm telling you, this is a good football team. They're not a perfect football team, but it's a good football team. This team has resiliency. This team has fight. This team has a dog mentality that is able to overcome challenges. When I think about this team, I point to the three factors again. 7-1, 5-0 in SEC play. They've won 6 games in a row. 6 games in a row. Coach Saban thanked the fans, all these fans out here. The fans made a difference. The fans didn't give up on this team. When they were down 13-0. 13-0. Tennessee's a good team. Quarterback, baller. They drive down the field, right down the field, and they took the air out of this stadium from the get-go. 7-0. Punched Alabama in the mouth. Then they tack on 2 field goals. They go up 13-0 on Alabama right here at Bryant-Denny Stadium. So what does this team do? They're able to fire back when Jalen Milroe connects with Jermaine Burton. At that point, it was 13-7. Okay, not bad. What does Tennessee do? They go down the field and they put another touchdown into the end zone. And at this point, it's 20-7 at halftime. They are down at halftime again. They were down to Texas at halftime. They were down to Ole Miss at halftime. They were tied with South Florida at halftime. What was it against Texas A&M? This team shows fight in the second half. The second half, it's a different team. This team really only needs 1 quarter of play to beat you. The third quarter, biggest momentum changer of this entire game was when Alabama got a 4th down stop. Got a 4th down stop, changed the entire momentum of the game. Entire momentum. The crowd cheered, it roared, it was loud in here, it was really loud in here. Alabama fires back in the second quarter, or in the second half, with a 46-yard touchdown pass from Milroe to Bond, 007. Get that kid the football. Love him running on the field, love him in space. Isaiah Bond needs more touches, screens, whatever you got to do. Get him the football. That was following a run by Jace. We're going to talk about Jace, promise you. All right. Will Riker hits a field goal and 20-17. Okay, people started to get excited. Then Alabama takes a lead off a Jace McClellan run. That was that big big third quarter, fourth down stop. Jace runs it in for a touchdown. The crowd goes crazy. I'm telling you, the fans, this place erupted. 50-yard field goal by Will Riker. And how satisfying is that field goal for him, considering that he missed a field goal against this team last year to lose the game. It's not all on one play, but that's a kick we remember. Keep receipts, right? 50-yard field goal, man. Dang. To put Alabama up 27-20. I told you guys inside my 10 bold predictions, okay, that Alabama would cover the spread, and I had it 31-20. It was 34-20. And this morning, you know what I said? I was like, well, I got Will Riker hitting 2 field goals, which he did. And then I changed my score. Go check it. Check the video that I posted. All right, let's go over the stats. I want to see what I can't see the comments, so I'm gonna check the comments as we continue to do this. What's up? Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. I can't even hear you guys. You guys inside the comments? I think you guys can hear me. Test, 1, 2, test. All right, here we go. We continue with part 2 of this. These are the team statistics. Jace McClellan in 117 yards. 117 yards off 27 carries. It was a net total of 115. The young man ran hard. Coach Saban said he's one of the toughest players on the team. He showed that today. He ran hard. Roydell Williams, he had 20 yards. This is a tough Tennessee team. 100%. This performance by Jace is his best performance of the season. This ground game, we didn't see Jam Miller, we didn't see Justice Haynes in terms of taking reps, but those 2 backs are capable. And they're healthy, and they will get even more rest going into the LSU game. That LSU game is going to be tough. We all know that. Jalen Milroe, 14-21, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns. His longest was 46 that we talked about, the 007. He was sacked 4 times. We knew that this team was going to be able to sack Jalen Milroe. He got tagged. He got tagged one time before Will Riker hit that 50-yard field goal. Tagged. The dude is tough. He's physical. He's strong. Now he has been, Alabama's now had 35 sacks through 8 games. That's crazy. And 30 have been on Jalen Milroe. He threw the ball away a couple times, which I thought was an improvement. And the screens, I did like the fact that Alabama added some screens, but some of the screens were blown up. It felt like the screens took too long. Did you guys notice that? And some complicated screens. I'm talking like the quarterback drops back and you air it out to the running back. Like this was a misdirection type screen. Thank you for the screens, but I didn't like the design of them. I did like getting Kendrick Law the ball on the jet sweep. Those are passes. Kendrick Law, we're gonna talk about him. 2 receptions, 38 yards. Yak yards of 44. The play of Jermaine Burton. Targeted 6 times, had 4 receptions, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Malik Benson had a nice catch, 17 yards. CJ Dupree had a catch for 15 yards. Didn't see Amari Nyblack. Saw him smoking a cigar after. I'm talking in terms of utilizing him. Joe Milton on the other side. He ran for a total of 93 yards, but because of those sacks, and we're going to talk about the defense next, he had 59 yards. He's a good quarterback. Let's see. Receiving, so Milton on the day was 28 of 41, 271 yards and 2 touchdowns. White had 10 receptions for 111 yards. Man, those wide receivers made some incredible catches. That first touchdown that was right here, where the dude caught it with like his pinkies, that was amazing. That was a good play. Those wide receivers are good. That's a good Tennessee team. They challenged the Alabama defense 100%. Quick segue on an injury. Coach Saban said that Terrion Arnold, who who left mid-third quarter, has concussion, so hopefully he'll be back by next week. Trey Amos came in. He did fine. See what else we want to go over. Punting, James Burnap had 5 punts for 218 yards. Will Riker, we talked about him. Let's talk about the defense. Oh, check this out. This is the game book that they give us after. You know how many penalties Alabama had today? You know how many penalties? Go watch the Tennessee press conference. Josh Heupel. He was pissed off about the officiating. Alabama had 1 penalty for 5 yards. 1 penalty. And the snaps were good. They have fixed the snaps. They fixed the pre-snap penalties. There was 1 false start for 5 yards. Trying to get to the defensive stats. Quick note on the defense that Trez Marshall, his ribs, he didn't feel like he could go today, so in his place was Jahad Campbell. He's an opportunistic football player. Get him around the football, something good happens. Guy scoops and scores. Monumental play today. Talking about the Alabama defense. The Alabama defense recorded 3 sacks. 2 of those sacks were by Chris Braswell. Now look, on that touchdown that he allowed, that was a good play design. Tennessee attacked him. Yes, we know that Chris Braswell runs, 21 miles per hour, whatever, but that was a good play. He got beat. Other than that, I thought he played really well. Team was led by Deontay Lawson, who had 12 tackles. Jahad Campbell had 10 tackles. He's so good. He's so good. Love seeing him. And I like doing these videos with a cigar. It feels good. This might be a thing. Caleb Downs had 9 tackles, freshman. Him and Milton collided a couple. Dude, Milton's a big dude. Man, I'm really impressed with that quarterback, honestly. Abogbe had 8 tackles. That's a season high for him. Jalen Key had 7 tackles. Malachi Moore, good to see him back in the rotation. You can watch his interview on Bama Football on YouTube. We just uploaded that. He had 5 tackles. Pass breakups, kind of sporadic. It was tough to get to the quarterback today because of the fact that Milton got the football out so quickly, right? He was able to get the ball out. He's very accurate. He could throw on the run. He could run. And he got the football out quickly. Similar to what I guess Middle did in terms of that up-tempo. Same thing with Texas. That was a good team. That was a good win for Alabama. So what does it mean going forward? Well, Alabama has now won their 5th SEC game, right? Which is outstanding. They're 5-0. Still control their route in terms of where they want to go, which is to the SEC championship. They've won 6 games in a row. They're 7-1 on the season. I get it. People aren't necessarily sleeping on Alabama, but they're ranked number 11 in the AP poll. If this team plays 2 quarters of football instead of 1, how good can this team be? If they play 3 quarters, how good can they be? If they play 4 quarters, how good can they be? They're still trending upwards, and I get it. The Saturdays that used to be relaxing and you throw on the grill and you're chilling, you're drinking, you're having a good time, and Alabama's rolling, it's clearly not going to be like that. It's going to be more anxiety, but the team has fight. The team doesn't quit. They haven't quit. Even in the loss against Texas, there's no moral victories, but they came back and took the lead when they were down. I can't predict the future. You know that. Even though I did predict that they beat Tennessee. But I do know that this team is hungry. And what do they say about hungry dogs? That they run faster, right? Run faster as a unit. This team, they might move up in the AP poll. Who cares? The first college football playoff rankings will be in October 31st. And that doesn't even matter because Alabama's only ticket, honestly, to the playoffs or the SEC, West Tyler, whatever, is to keep winning. It's to keep winning. They have to keep winning. They're already in the playoffs. I like this team. Coach Saban likes this team. Coach Saban likes the fight in this team. He likes the fact that they can face adversity and continue to win. There was a lot of positives in the second half. They outscored Tennessee 27-0, and which is crazy because the first quarter, they were down 13-0. They were down 20-7 at halftime. I like teams that can face adversity. I like teams that have fight, and I know you do too. This team deserves a round of applause, a cigar, a week off to prep for LSU. You got LSU, you got an open week, then you got LSU, then you got Kentucky, then you got Chattanooga, and then you got Auburn. This team has what it takes to keep winning. If they can put it together at some point, this is the Alabama team that we're accustomed to if they can put together 4 quarters. I believe in them. I hope you do too. My name is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I really, really appreciate you guys being a subscriber of this YouTube channel and for believing in me. Honestly, this is what I do for a full-time living. So you guys just hitting the thumbs up or becoming a fan funder, it means the world to me. And I hope that you see that the hard work and me being authentic, that's what I can offer. And I really am happy that you guys are here. So everybody's putting in the work. They're cleaning up the fields. There's a lot that goes on. And I really appreciate you guys being here. So from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, this beautiful night, this beautiful day, Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Enjoy your stogie. I have enjoyed mine. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.